Welcome back. This is part 30 of the Misadventures of Yarl Paruz. It is October the 9th, and I'm pretty sure the tick is dead. It didn't move at all yesterday. I really want to do Frostflow Lighthouse very soon. But for now, I want Yarl to go join the college so we can get some proper training and restoration. And this is the only place I remember that gives restoration training without requiring a quest completed first. Well, mini quest, I guess, to join.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
So, can I join them?
I am here to assist those seeking the wisdom of the college.
Yep, Frost
And
wants
if,
to join.
in the process, my presence helps to deter those who might seek to do harm, so be it. The more
Guess I
important
got
question
Frost
is,
following
why
me.
are you here?
I wanna join.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
More like
Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential. Kings had risen. It would seem that the college, not just anyone, a small test, if you will.
that. Fine.
Excellent. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Casting one at the seal on the ground here would be sufficient.
I don't think I know that.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you test. The college is an asset to Skyrim.
It's usually a good idea to make sure you
And if it goes unnoticed or
save before having that conversation and make sure you
well
are
done
asked to
indeed.
cast a spell
I
you
think you'll be a
don't
superb
already
addition
know,
to the
because you can
college.
buy it for only 30
Welcome,
gold.
apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Okay, and Frost, stay here. Don't want you falling off here. Ooh, Orvain. I'm gonna go down there mine later. I am following you. Keep going. She's so slow. I might as well train my illusion while I'm here, or something.
No matter what, always remember.
I didn't ask for a cure. Keep walking. Jumping off this bridge is so much fun, except if you have a horse with you. Okay, I can enter now. Oh hey, look, it's the Archmage.
You are new here, are you not? We have not spoken. Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Savos Arin, Archmage of the College of Winterhold. I am quite content to see nearly any aspect of magic explored and investigated here. But I do not and will not approve of any research or experiments that cause purposeful harm to your fellow members of the college.
But accidentally harming them is
Are we
fine, right?
clear? Not often, no. Some risks must be taken, to be sure. I am simply trying to avoid untimely deaths. We also must make an effort to avoid worsening what Skyrim thinks of us.
Mm-hmm. I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course. I'm simply trying to understand the reasoning behind the decision.
You may be used to bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment here. You are a guest of the college, here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate the opportunity.
Yes, of course. The Archmage has my thanks.
Very good. Then we're done.
Another new apprentice, I see. Are you of the sort that believe you're here to change the world? Or are you only in it for yourself? I assure you that I shall be watching you, all of you, very closely. Your superior and I were simply having a discussion about my level of access to the college. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. I shall be quite capable of observing everything that goes on here. I am an advisor to the Archmage. The Thalmor wish to promote relations with your college. I am at the Archmage's disposal if he requires advice.
Yeah. He's rather handsome, though.
Welcome to the college. An elf that studies stars. Where did you hear about that? No, I wouldn't. Why don't you head into town and get a drink at the Frozen Hearth? I hear old Nelagar still has a room there. He knows a lot of stories, that one. Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah, sure.
Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The common feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters. Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
I wish more people would run rather than walk.
After I finish showing you the ground,
College is due for a change in leadership.
Oh, hey there.
Even with
It's
the
lies,
college's
all of
laid-back
it.
attitude,
I don't care what she told you, it's
some
all
things that are off
lies.
limits.
For Alda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
I'll ask you please keep those down.
Don't trust that one. He's up to something. Most here are up to something, of course, but in his case, it's not good. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will.
Wish I could marry her.
He is rather handsome, though, isn't he?
Alright then.
There's only one Altmer you can marry in all of Skyrim, and she's not even that attractive. Where did my guy go? From here? I was told to not stray, but I got distracted.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices. You will meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk.
Let's see, I think the barrels respawn, but the wardrobes do not. Just going... Ooh, a garnet again. Just going to pick up everything and see what respawns. Nice. See, I just left everything on the horse, so really don't have anything to leave behind.
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfa, of our most esteemed wizards.
Can I just go get my training now? Can I afford training? Yeah, I can. I should be able to. Let's see, her room is upstairs. Of course, that doesn't mean she's in. Sometimes it's really hard to find these teachers. There she is.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Feel free to help yourself to ingredients, because these respawn.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you?
Not really. I'm just gonna mess with her.
I see. Well, I'm glad we've established this early, rather than me hearing about it years or decades later when the whispers behind my back are loud enough. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
There we go.
Until next time.
Now I can finally get that perk.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects.
Hey, where'd she teleport to?
Be careful.
Just because I don't fit. Take a look.
Also, the great thing about having a trainer who is also a merchant is that you can just sell her stuff to get all of your money back. Of course, I just got rid of all my extra loot, so
All right then.
guess I should get my horse up here. Wonder if it's safe to whistle for frost. I'm gonna try. Just do a quick save just in case.
Ha! Found you!
Okay. Let's see. She'll buy clothing and magic stuff. Staves. I have lots of staves. And circlets. And jewelry. she buys potions. I know she buys scrolls. I'm already over. And she buys books. But I'm not selling books. There we go. I can walk again. Or run. Now, where'd she go?
Restoration? Why are my reasons? So you wish to master the arcane arts?
Well, that was quick. Oh, level up and train again. Do I really need more stamina? Yeah, I do.
Until once again, I have found I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
Out of money again. Maybe I should buy some spells more. Heal Other is nice. And a higher level healing spell. No, I'll hold off on buying that and see if I can sell some staves. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
I love him. I want to marry him too.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I need... okay, I guess my illusion isn't high enough level to buy the pacify. That's what I need.
All right then.
Sweet rolls, apple pies. Keep getting lost.
There is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on. Anything happen? Before you even ask, yes, I have an ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know Winterhold used to be full of my kind, and no, I don't care that they're all gone now. Does that cover everything? No, I suppose we haven't. Brilina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. I know I don't like the way he looks at me. I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try and murder him. But he clearly doesn't trust any of us.
I like her.
I'd better get going.
Or I really like her voice, not so much her appearance. She looks older than she's supposed to be.
New here too, eh? I'd hoped I wouldn't be the only Nord, but I should have known better.
And she has a ridiculous hairstyle, which is covered up most of the time.
Magic is shunned by most. If it can't be swung over your head and used to crack skulls, most Nords want nothing to do with it. Magic is seen as something for elves and weaker races. No offense, of course. I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that.
I didn't even
I've been
ask you
trying
about
to avoid it,
Uncommon.
honestly. I'd better get going.
And also a pet peeve of mine when people just say no offense as if that makes it not offensive. It's no offense intended.
So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can
Intent
control
is
it,
really not that
can
important.
and will destroy you.
If you do harm,
Sir, I think
doesn't
we
really
all
matter that you
understand
didn't
that very well.
intend it.
We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural
Anyway,
ability,
boring
much
college
is not
stuff.
being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
And what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be
I forgot to
tempered
set a
with
timer,
caution,
didn't I?
or else disaster is
I
inevitable.
did.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do?
I think we should blow something up.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it. Just give us a chance.
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protected.
Do I know any ward spells? I think I used one once. Yeah, I know Lesser Ward.
Spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with a demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? Well, then this should be no problem at all for you. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
So, over here.
Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up. You have to keep your ward up, or else this won't work. I don't want to hurt you.
Yeah, just do it before
Over
my
there,
magic,
please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell, and keep it up.
Wait, where do you want me
The
to stand?
chanting services are one of the
How about
two things that keep us in touch
I
with
have
the rest.
the quest marker tell me? Yeah, that is where I
Hey,
wanted
watch
to
it.
stand.
What's the hurry?
Okay.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real... Not really. Just that it's very, very old. It was one of the first cities of men in Tamriel, I think.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet?
No.
Ah, this is good. But Jizargo will know them first.
I love Jizargo
It is good
too.
to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with Jizargo. There is much for Jizargo to be sure of. There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. Jezargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not Jezargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for Jezargo.
I was wanting to see.
Education is never appreciated until after the fact. Spells and incantations for those with the
Anything I
talent to
need?
cast them.
No, not at all. Really need to
Until next
get
time.
my alteration up.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime.
Right. I might as well continue unloading my force. What was those cogs? Wow, like 12. I need 10. That's still overrate. I'll just temporarily drop my armor. But that side quest isn't available yet. So I'm just going to put them here for safekeeping.
Lady, a lot of space. I know. Spell it. Space. S-P. 8. Space.
Okay. And I'm going to put that armor back on.
Have you, by chance, seen my research note? So you wish to master the arcane
Maybe
art?
he'll buy some of my staves. Okay.
Take care now.
I don't really want to do Sarthal right now.
You know, this is one of a very few places where you can receive a real education.
Skyrim could not be more different from elsewhere. But magic is the same no matter where you go. Oh yes, Jezargo hopes to find things that will make him a more powerful mage here. Hopefully small things that fit inside pockets and will not be noticed if they are missing. Oh, but you are wrong. The only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. All right then.
It's always a thing to see the younger generation.
Kind of disappointing that there are only 2 Khajiit followers in the game, and
College is a bit of an
they're both male and they have the same voice and the same lines. They should have at least have different personalities. But no, they say all the same things. Like, how about some individuality? At least they act differently in battle. That's just because their skill set is very different. I don't want to go to Sarthal. What do I want to do? Other than Frostflow Lighthouse, which is too large for a video that's already gone on for a while. Right, I can talk to Nelakar.
My days at the college are long behind me. Dagor and I have an understanding. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. Azora. Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me. What do you know about soul gems? They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail. except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, diseased. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malin worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malin would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work. The college would agree with you, but do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
Well, isn't this a surprise? How much of our money have you spent?
Even with the college's...
Anything left, or is it all gone?
If I wanted to get yelled at, I'd be home. Can't you leave me be?
I'll sell. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I bothering you? Am I making your life more difficult?
Ah, and
There
there.
are some experiments the college frowns on.
Another one of the
they're aware of them.
amusing figures at the college.
You ever need something, especially something
Make
hard
up your
to
mind.
come
Are you
by,
gonna sit
let
down
me
or
know.
not?
It's just children playing, Marin. I wouldn't fret over it.
Seriously?
I'm not fretting. I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
Everything's going
All
on
right,
at
all right.
once.
I'll speak to her.
Yeah, he really can't make up his mind, can he?
I've spent a long time building up a list of contacts for goods from all over Tamriel.
Okay.
I told you what you wanted to know. What else could you want? I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you. All right, then.
He's still doing it. Wow.
Is everything well, Nellifer?
Oh yes, quite fine. My accommodations here continue to be just what I needed.
And there haven't been any problems?
Are you referring to your other customers? No, everything is quite all right. I expect a bit of animosity now and then.
I see. Well, let me know if things get out of hand.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
Huh?
Maybe that's going to make him stop.
I'm just trying to have a drink here, all right?
Huh?
Why?
Got something to say?
Don't
Yes?
get
Got something to
to have
say?
a conversation with him. Okay.
Need something?
It's like all of, well, like all of the interesting characters are all at the college. There are no boring characters at the college. Let's see, there should be a snow bear around here if I didn't kill it already. Yeah, it must be that because because I picked some of the ingredients here. Well, there's that and that. Yeah, I think I'll head towards Windhelm. I'm gonna make myself a zombie bear. That's something I should do. I should find a conjuration teacher and buy some more conjuration spells. Because I need a stronger spell to reanimate bears. So, yeah, I'm just going to... Ooh, enemies. Those vampires. Oh, more cultists. The true Dragonborn, I just called myself Dragonborn because everyone else started doing it first.
The truth won't take you. You won't win. I shall not fall. And you thought I was just a trick.
Well, that kind of cements my decision to go pursue that plotline. If they're not going to leave me alone, then I'm going to pick up the challenge and go kill Mirak. And where did the third cultist go? I'm just going to get myself over to the mine here, and actually I'm going to fast travel so I get my horse here, so I can access horse inventory, and then I'm going to mine out the entire mine and do some smelting. And that's boring, so that's not going to be part of this video. I'm just going to stop it here. Did I forget anything? Probably did. Goodbye for now.